I don't know, maybe my essentials for shooting video is a little weird. I mean, unique. It's not too complicated, but not too simple. Why did I choose this? My gear choice, my gear structure is perfectly designed for me, for my style, which is I am alone for most of the times. But I am not completely alone, because I got a good wife and dogs and crazy fun climbing partner. But when it comes to making videos, including this YouTube and even client works, I am alone, always. See, now I am not talking to anybody. No one is here except me. Fake documentary shots. Camera accessories. Let's talk about that. The camera is same for you and for me. For example, this A7III. The fact that this is A7III is not different no matter who use it. But actually there will be the difference in usability and even quality sometimes between Jack with A7III and Ryan with A7III. But it's not Jack Ryan, it's just coincidence. Not Jack Ryan, just they are totally different people. It's hot. So, the camera accessories. They're not gonna make the image quality better directly, but this is strange. Actually, they make you feel better with cameras. You're gonna have the better usability with those accessories. Depending on how you customize your camera, you can control it more intuitively. So today I will share my filmmaking essentials that make me feel free and creative with you. So watch this until the end, and this video is brought to you by SmallRig. My setup is not so complicated, but not too simple. It's designed perfectly for solo shooting that can make me feel free and creative. So this setup is the ultimate version for my style. Now the camera is Blackmagic 6K, but when it's FX30, it's pretty much the same. But I'm not going like this everywhere, every time. I change what I use depending on situations. This sun is killing me. But anyway, no matter where and what I shoot, there is the absolute essential gear for me. That is a cage. Especially when I use Blackmagic 6K, which is this camera, it's definitely necessary. I need this case to mount the monitor and SSD, so this has been on a camera since, I don't know, maybe old time. I bought this case by myself, but since I am a huge SmallRig fan, they sent me this FX30 cage for today's video. Actually, I was gonna buy it by myself, so yeah. Thank you, SmallRig. So, FX3 and 30 has the incredible grip, but this case boosted. Now it's more secured, feels so solid. But it's relatively light, about 300 grams. What I especially love about this cage is, first, this top plate. It's separated from the main cage. When you don't need a handle, you can take it off and, for example, mount the monitor here and put the microphone on this cage. Second, right here, this gate. This works so well for your pinky, but it's blocking the battery cover. But you can open this gate, now it's all good. I just love this structure. It can give you the grip, but without sacrificing the usability. And this bottom, it already has the ArcSwiss compatible plate, so you don't need to put another quick release plate like this. So this is the minimum setup for my FX30, just with this cage. The handle. Alright, if you think this is just for showing off, you're wrong. This is directly related to the image quality. I used to use this one, 1638C. Yeah, it was alright. But now I'm using this 2165C. It has ARRI accessory mount, so it's much easier to put. Plus this grip and shape, it's a little expensive but totally worth it. I don't always use this handle for my FX30 because it doesn't get that heavy a lot. But when I shoot with Blackmagic 6K, definitely necessary. If you have never tried the handle, I want you to try it as soon as possible because it's a game changer. So the one I want you to try most is the monitor. I know it's expensive and the camera already has the monitor, but seriously, The external monitor changes your filmmaking experience and quality a lot. What I use most is this ATOMOS SHINOBI. When it comes to ATOMOS, Ninja 5 is famous. Sure, it's a great option if you need to send the image to another monitor, but I don't do that a lot. I just need a bigger image for precise control. For that use, SHINOBI is the great option. It has 5.2-inch 1000 nit display. It's so bright and high quality, which is so powerful when it's super bright outside. And it got those amazing tools, but it's relatively budget compared to other pro monitors. I think this SHINOBI is the great budget option to start with. And of course, my monitor mounts are from SmallRig. I have two, the cold shoe and ARRI style mount. When I use the monitor on the handle, I use this cold version, and when I wanna mount the monitor on the cage directly, I use this ARRI version. But I think this cold shoe is more popular because it can fit the camera directly. So I guess this is a better option for most of you guys. Okay, now let's change the subject a little and talk about the microphone. Obviously, I use this type of wireless microphone a lot. This one is Rode Wireless Go. You know, when it comes to YouTube video making, I want to go simple as much as possible. You know, with this, you don't have to care about the distance and direction of mic. Just connect to the camera, turn it on, all good. And you can just go anywhere you want. Also, I use this type of mini shotgun mic. Like now, this is Rode VideoMicro. When I vlog, I sometimes use this, but you gotta have to care about the distance between your mouth and the mic. Like if it's too far, it's not good. But it's still easy. It doesn't have like on and off the power switch. Just turn the camera on, that's it. And the quality is pretty enough. And my main microphone is this Sennheiser MKE600. It's not super expensive like a Sennheiser MKE, like a 400, 416, like a 4, I don't know, something like that. But the quality is super awesome. You know what? I put this on the softbox of Aputure light in this DIY way and connect to the camera directly. Simple, but high quality. So I think if you're looking for your first legit microphone, like for this type of talking headshot, documentary, like a interview, like this thing. Yes, I love cameras, type of documentary and interview, and even the voiceover stuffs. This is so great option because it's not super expensive. It's around like a $300 or $400, but I think MKE like 4 something like that cost you like $1,000, I think. So yeah, compared to that, great option. Well, I think you guys are wondering, what the hell is this massive tripod? Well, it's a second early Christmas gift from SmallRig, FreeBlazer heavy duty carbon fiber tripod. Alright guys, I have to confess. I used to think like, okay, tripod is not important. It's okay as long as it holds my camera. Even when I shoot with rigged 6K, I used to use this type of simple photography tripod with a ball head. Recently, I have been using this massive tripod and I'm shocked. Like, it's so easy when you do pan and tilt, 100 times better and more smooth than handheld. So if you're looking for the legit video, reliable, but relatively budget tripod, you gotta check this out. Okay, first, let's see what this can do. So this is carbon fiber tripod, so it's not heavy like it looks. It's about 5 kilograms. This extends by this quick adjustment. It's so easy and fast, but feels secure too. This is freaking satisfying. Now, I see what they were saying about the video tripod. This, the tilt and the pan move are unreal. You can set the counterbalance here, which allows you to decide how much the opposite pressure you want. If you go to negative, it'll be this quick motion, but if you go to positive side, it'll be this incredible, easy in and out motion. Now, the camera IS is off, but look at this smoothness. Freaking godness, smoothness. I just loved it. And the tilt, there is a switch lever, whatever it's called, like a loose and tight. When it's super tight, of course, it doesn't move. Like I can't move it. But when it's not that super tight, like, you know, you can move it like this, you can move it, but it doesn't move by itself. So this allows you to have a fast and solid tripod shooting, like this or like this. You know, you can have a quick composition decision making, and also you can adjust the level right here. But I am not used to this, so sometimes I feel, you know, it's kind of hard to access because it's in a, you know, between those legs. So sometimes, you know, it's tricky to access. This has quick release system, but it's not arc source. I use arc source system for all my gear, so I'm not happy about this. Also, as you can see, the position of plate is vertical, so you can't go like a, you know, with this type of casual quick release system. So what I do is put the mount for a plate under the base plate, and top of the base plate has arc source mount. So whenever I need to use this tripod, this system works pretty well so far. And this can be the weapon. I mean, literally, this can damage people. I mean, you know, the tip of leg, take it off, and can you see there is a spike? I don't know how to call it, but sharp thing so that you can secure the tripod itself like this. Alright, at last let's talk about SD cards and batteries. So what I use most is definitely CFexpress Type A. And I use this one. The ProGrade is the good choice. It's high speed but not the most expensive. You can find cheaper cards out there, but I think, you know, this is like a brand of a whole body, so you might want to go with a reliable and fast card. When it comes to SD cards, I use this SanDisk Extreme Pro. There are better cards, but I use this SD cards for almost only photography, so this is pretty enough. And for Blackmagic 6K, I use this Samsung T5 1TB SSD. I think this is the best SSD, no question asked. So batteries. For Sony cameras, I use Sony genuine NP-FZ100 batteries. But I don't know, it doesn't necessarily has to be a genuine batteries always, because I use batteries from different companies for Blackmagic 6K, but I never had any issue. Even when I use this Sony NP-F series battery for Blackmagic 6K, it's third party. By the way, I use this battery as the external power for Blackmagic 6K because 6K has amazingly short battery life. To do that, I use this SmallRig battery mount attaching to rod. I know V-mount system is more efficient, but you know, this system is just cheaper. But yeah, someday I will try it. Did I cover all of my gears? I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Because it was first time to talk about, you know, my filmmaking essentials, like what gear I use, what's in my camera bag. I mean, not exactly camera bag, but something like that. I've never made this type of video before, so I'm not sure if I covered all of my gears. You know, I am new to this topic. But someday when I get an update, I might do this again. And also what's in my camera bag. I don't know if you guys are interested in that. If you are, let me know in the comment below. By the way, I am using the fantastic camera bag ever. This one, I don't know. Maybe if you guys already seen that in my video, the best camera bag ever, and the best camera and travel bag. Come on, this is the best. But I'm not gonna tell you what is this yet. I'm hiding this from you. Anyway, I hope this one helps you somehow someday, but at least there will be like 100 people at least, because I got a lot of comments. Oh yeah, and I want to know your essentials for filmmaking and photography. Let me know in the comment below. Okay, this is it. If you have any questions, just shoot me anytime, anywhere, but I don't accept comment about my camera bag. I'm not gonna talk about it officially until there is a request. Anytime, anywhere. And if you like this video, show me a thumb and hit the subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao.